Alright, welcome back. So, last time, we set up some enterprises. We got ourselves sorted out. I did a bit more trading off screen, not too much. Got a bit more cash. Also forgot to put in this frickin' level point before we left. Still another one charisma. I wouldn't mind getting another trade level, actually, even though we're sort of moving away from that now, but it would still be nice to have. Let's get another one in trainer, actually. We need to get people leveled up pretty damn quickly once we recruit them. And, oh, yes, I also got myself a greatsword. So, yeah, it had to be done. Let me see, what else? I think we got another enterprise here in Rios, I don't know how you pronounce that. But yeah, anyway, last time I talked about raising an army, but I've been thinking, maybe we'd be better off doing the tourney first. So, Sir Clifford Gower has asked you to deliver a letter and a gift to the Castellan of 9 Stars, where a tournament celebrating the name day of Rowena Templeton is about to take place. 9 Stars lies close in the Vale. So let's go and do that. Let's do a quest or a mission. So 9 Stars, where are you? You're in the Vale, but where? There. So let's go over here and have a look. Take part in this tournament and see how that goes. At least I think we take part. I don't know. There is mention of a tournament, so I'd imagine we could enter it. I hope. The Paps. What a great name. However, before I do that, let's do this. 9 Stars. Approach and hail the guards. Request entry to the castle. Visit the tournament grounds? Okay, the tournament stands will be set up between a shallow hill and the walls of the castle. Already merchants and entertainers have set up shop in anticipation of the influx of knights, squires, and ladies-in-waiting coming to attend the tournament. The area surrounding the castle of 9 Stars is very fertile. Great shaggy sheep grazing the fields and farmhands busy bringing in the harvest. To the north of the castle is a forest that spans many leagues, and to the south is fertile valleys filled with fruit orchards and grazing fields for cows. Okay, setting the scene. What do we have? Man, look at the size of that sword. That's my original sword. That's my big two-handed. Whee! Sweeping slash. Okay, acrobat. Hey, cool. Can I cut him in half while it's upside down? Wait, I can talk to him while it's upside down? Do nothing. Great. I got a villager, do nothing. Villager. Another acrobat, guardsman. Servant. A silent brother. Well, he's not going to talk to me, is he? Is there nothing I can do here? So how do you get the quest log up? So what is it? I need to deliver a letter and a gift to the Castellan of 9 Stars. So where the hell's the Castellan? Here's a watchman bard. I'm looking for the Castellan. I've brought a gift and a letter from Sir... Oh, he's the Castellan. Okay, great. By the 7, we haven't heard from him in years. How is the old rogue doing? Oh, never mind. How would you know? You said something about a gift and a letter? I doubt Rowena can even remember Sir Clifford. Not with all those great uncles of hers taking up all her time and attention. Sir Simon's father had 7 brothers. Can you believe that? Boisterous and arrogant, a lot of them. Lost the... Okay. Let's really enjoy the gifts. The ring of no family heirloom. Say while you're here, you should take a stroll around the grounds. A great many merchants and murmurs. Just there for the tournament. Okay, plenty of radiation going on, so not everyone's gonna come. Huh. Okay, part 2. I'll look at the tournament while I'm here. Okay, so notes. Oh, hello. You notice a great spectacle down by one of the pavilions. A man-at-arms, or a young squire, and a knight, with a surcoat showing 7 black stripes and 9 stars. 7 black stripes. The other guy had said he had 7 brothers, right? So it's I don't actually know who that is, are beating a young man while a young woman looks on a horrified look on her face. Moving nearer, she runs to your side, asking for your help. It seems the knight fondled her, and the young man, her betrothed, protested. That was when the knight hit him in the face with a steel gauntlet, and the man-at-arms started kicking him. Great. Suddenly the squire turns around and yanked the woman away, taking hold of her hand and breaking her wrist. What? Hit the squire and attacked the knight and his man-at-arms. As you start brawling with the men, guardsmen from the castle come running over to break up the fight. Before they arrive, you manage to take a swing at the knight and hit him right on the nose. Blood spurts forth. Ha! Serves you right. But in the meantime, the man-at-arms has managed to get his club ready and hit you in the head, causing you to fall unconscious. Well, that was lovely. As you wake up, you notice a dim light and a moldy smell. Opening your eyes, you realize you're in some sort of dungeon. It feels like your head is being invaded by an army of orcs, and your body is blue and yellow, covered in bruises. As you get to your feet, you hear voices outside the locked door, and trying to stand upright, you wait for the man outside to enter. Hey, how's it going? I don't think things went too well. Hey, Alan, I stayed because of you, man. It's your fault. What were you thinking the night you attacked is Sir Raymond Templeton, Sir Raymond's youngest uncle? What a mess. The man is infuriated. Let me ask you this, Brosen. How good of a fighter are you? I can hold my own. Doesn't say much, does it? What a vague answer. You're a guest here, and an unknown one at that. You struck a relative of the Knight of Nine Stars outside his own castle. Sir Raymond would be in his right to cut off the offending hand. But Sir Raymond was never his favorite uncle, nor is he a friend of mine, so it's been agreed that you shall be judged by someone other than Sir Simond. As it happens, I will be one of the 3 judges. Why are you here? Why indeed? That's a lot of freaking text. Why indeed? Sir Raymond and I have never been fast friends. To tell you the truth, I despise the man. However, the other 2 judges are his brothers. I am the Castellan of Nine Stars and the Knight of the House of Tollet. My work carries weight in these parts, and I will urge the judges to be merciful. However, you struck the youngest brother of the 2 other judges, so there's a risk you will wake up tomorrow without a hand. There is another option, though. Oh my god. You stand accused of assaulting a relative of the knight. The judges will be unlikely to look upon your case with favorable eyes, but if you demand a trial by combat, you might be able to prevail. So I ask you again, how good of a warrior are you? I see. Okay, so we're going to be getting out of this scot-free by trial by combat. Or we're going to die instead of losing a hand. Oh, I can't wait. Alright, as Sir Alan leaves the cell, you fall into a dream of sleep. You're woken by the call of a rooster, and soon enough the guards come to fetch you for the trial. As the guards escort you to the Great Hall of Nine Stars, you notice a mass of noble lords and ladies. The knights attending the tournament, their wives and companions, their squires and attendants, all have turned out to watch the trial. You can hear whispers, snickers, and quiet conversation, but you have no way of knowing whether they're directed to you or Sir Raymond, who has already arrived, wearing a doublet of yellow and black and sporting a red, swollen nose. He's very welcome. As you make your way towards the dais where the 3 judges are seated, you see Sir Alan smiling at you, but the other 2 judges scowl as if a nasty smell has followed you into the room. Sir Ermac and Sir Eric, Templeton, twins by the look of them, have both the look of warriors, broad shoulders, thick necks, and flat bellies, not fat bellies. As the trial begins, the judges ask if you have anything to say. You decide to demand trial by combat. The hall immediately erupts into chaos, with knights and squires shouting, ladies gasping, servants clapping. Sir Raymond and his 2 brothers are seething, and Sir Alan favoring you with a big grin. The guards look confused and unsure of what to do until Sir Alan calls for quiet. He declares a request for trial by combat within your rights, and that the gods will surely look upon the righteous with favor. When Sir Raymond asks if you will still lose a hand when he defeats you, and if decides to accept your yield, Sir Alan decrees that the loser will receive 50 lashes. When the guards gather around you to escort you back to your cell, Sir Alan tells them to stop and still brings you to his chambers. As the guards get you to the Castellan's chambers, you notice some knights nodding their approval of your actions. It would seem Sir Raymond is not well liked. And yeah, since approve your sermon is not well loved, and there's been stories. Peasant girls have complained before. Either way, I think not only the small folk, but a great part of the nobles will be on your side during this fight. Part of yields are killed, or if he recants his accusations, or I declare guilt. Let me see, where are we going? Breakfast. It's a hell of a breakfast. He explains to Raymond has asked for the child to be fought on horseback. Yeah, whatever. As you reach the tournament ground, small folks surround you. Grizzled old farmers shake your hand. Young peasant girls kiss your cheek. Young men pat your back, and a septon pushes through the crowd to bless you. You climb over the fence separating the tournament grounds and the surrounding fields. On the opposite end of the field, Sir Raymond is standing ready, holding his weapon. In the stand surrounding the tournament grounds, knights, nobles, ladies, farmers, merchants are all gathered. As septon has summoned to deplore the Father above to give strength spelled wrong, to the righteous and judge the men about to fight justly. A herald blows a trumpet, the signal to fight, and you tighten your grip on the weapon. Charge! La 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 la. Here we go. Oh shit, what? I'm already hurt. Come on. Uh-huh. Okay, that's some equipment, I guess. Where's my... Oh my god, I'd rather have my great sword. Come back here, you Nancy. Ooh, yes. Now that's what I'm talking about. I was almost afraid of... No, okay, come on. There's a little bit of damage. Oh, yes. Okay, so for the most part, I'm not doing damage. However... There we go, yeah! Suck it. Sir Raymond Templeton has been killed. As Sir Raymond falls to the ground, the stands erupt in cheers, and the small folks surrounding the tournament ground shout your name. Blood leaking through his armor, Sir Raymond gives a final sigh and then breathes his final breath. Exhausted yourself, you motion for a servant to help you to get out of your armor and back into some comfortable clothes. Wow, 35 renown. 2 agility. Oh, nice. Sir Alan appears at your side, taking hold of your arm and dragging you off towards the woods. Still groggy from the fight, you can't make sense of what he's shouting, but then he points towards the castle gates. There, Sir Emeric and Sir Eric are mounting their horses and grabbing swords, obviously intending to revenge their little brother. Sir Alan leads you towards the road leading towards Snakewood and tells you to make haste before the brothers can catch up to you. As a final gesture with a broad smile on his face, he hands you a small bag filled with clinking coins. I bet a good amount on you defeating Sir Raymond, and figured it was only just you should have your share, he says. Nice, 1,300 coins. Setting out, you make good speed towards the safety of Snakewood, but the brothers are mounted on fine horses, and they know the woods much better than you do. Soon you can hear them coming up behind you. And you turn your horse around, ready to face them. God, we're not out of it yet. Charge! Oh, hello. Oh, right, I got my boys. And I've got my weapons. Okay. Come here. Ooh, 128 damage to the horse. Come on, where you going? Where you going? Come on. Go, boys. Ouch, I missed. Wait, does this thing not have a... Yes, it does have a sideward slash. Ha! Die. Oh, nice! Brendan! You beast! Come on, take down the horse. There we go. So. Clever decision you just made, wasn't it? Jerks. Cool, wearing his Magneto helmet. That is totally a Magneto helmet, just saying. 10 more over now. Nice. You hide the bodies of Sir Emeric and Sir Eric in the woods, hoping they weren't followed by anyone from the castle. But not before looting their bodies. Then you turn back towards Nine Stars to mask your tracks in case men are sent after you. Alright. So we get a couple of swords. We get a great sword and a bastard sword. I'm sure that'll do somebody in our party. Some lumber, some cheap grain. Lovely. And yeah, I've seen that. Okay. So, now we've got 8 agility instead of 6. That's great. That helps a bit, actually. 1 more point in agility, I can get another athletics, which would be nice. Improving running speed. I think that's what I'll put my next point when I get the chance. Also, now I got a 2-handed weapon. I should probably increase my 2-handed weapon skill. As much as it'll let me. There we go. Alright, so that was that quest chain, I believe. Yes, it was. Okay, so we got Beyond the Wall, part 1. A Night's Watch is going beyond the wall. Need 150 renown. And then there is this Valyrian Steel. And yeah, let's go to Old Town. Let's go talk to the Maesters. Old Town will be a cool place to go to, I think. Let's get out the bloody gate. Now we'll recruit some more troops while we're at it, because our numbers are a little bit low. And let's get the hell out of the Vale. So let's just hit a quick save. There we go. Oh my god, robber knights. Holy crap, look at how many of them there is. I have 32 units. They do have 13. Okay, 13 of which are peasants. Okay, so they're probably about the same number as me then. Or are they just slightly? Sellsword man-at-arms aren't too hard. It's all these horsemen. 4 leaders. I don't know if I could fight them. How fast are they going for? Oh yeah, I'm way faster. That's fine. Let's just avoid them. We're going to Old Town. Also, Harrenhal has been taken by the Reach. What? And that is owned by the Westerlands. Hang on, let's see the current state of the war. Okay, because... Oh, wow. The Reach also owns the Golden Tooth. What are they doing taking settlements right in the middle of their town? Or in their land? Everyone still owns that. It's like, surely you take the things on your border. I don't know if Silverhall was always theirs or not. I don't know. But yeah, Westerlands is getting their asses kicked. I mean, they got this one, but they've lost Harrenhal. And they've lost the Golden Tooth. Yeah, it's not so great for them. But, whatever. Let's go south. Outlaws. I would like to get more men first. Oh my god, look at how many... Okay, they're a bit odd. I'll tell you what I want to do. I don't know if I can do it. These guys are gonna jump me. Nope, great. There's nobody to recruit around here because these are all looted. They're running from me. That'll do. Okay, I need some levies. No one here. Cressy. Westerland levies, good. Windhall's been looted. Rollingford. 8 levies, great. You've been looted. Mallory? Some more. Okay, that'll do. Let's get down to Old Town now. So, Old Town is... that's Old Oak. Down here, near Dorne. Looks like a nice warm spot in the country. Great place for a holiday. Ooh, nice. Okay, guys are ready to be upgraded. Let's get rid of some of these levies. Also, so what are we doing here? Brendan. Actually, I gave you that sword, didn't I? So you've already got a decent sword. You don't need that. Sathos couldn't have a sword. Lyneria's an archer. However, you could use a decent melee weapon should it come to it. I don't know if you can use that. Wow, you can use that though. Okay. You know what? You can have the great sword. You work away. You're a beast. I don't know why the weaker sword actually has a higher strength rating on it. I'm not going to give anyone that one. Traveling to old... Oh, hello. You overhear part of their conversation. What you can make out, it appears Stannis Baratheon has laid claim to the throne now as well. When you confront the peasant, he confirms your suspicions, declaring Stannis an ungodly man working with demons from beyond the edge of the world and plotting to tear down the Sept of Baelor. Dragonstone is declared against the Westerlands. So that is these guys over here. The world is just about at war. I think we're missing Dorne. Okay, so I need to go find a maester. However, while I'm here, let's talk to the guildmaster. Thank you. And go to the marketplace. How much money have I got? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, let's sell that. Let's sell that. Actually, I could use a decent bit of armor. It's at 62, my Magneto helmet. I actually kind of like the Magneto helmet just because it looks like a Magneto helmet. I don't actually have the strength for anything else here. What are the boots? Could wear them, but they're only 30. It's not like it's a huge upgrade. Yeah, go on then. And oh, mail gauntlets. Yeah, alright, let's put that on. So what's my chest? 40. Yeah, I got nothing I can wear that'll beat that. Only that really, but I need strength of 20. Yeah, I really gotta get my strength up some more. Okay, that'll do. Arms? What have you got here? Yeah, nothing really. What am I doing for food? I got tons of food. Okay. Let's check out the tavern. Because you always gotta go to the tavern. Come on, it's the best place in most cities. Dun, dun, dun. Sir Roger Osprey, what have you been doing? Alright, how much is it gonna cost? 1,500. Yeah, alright, you can join. 1,500 is not too bad. Ransom broker. Oh yeah, that's right, the prisoners I had before, I sold them for like 200 gold. It wasn't much. And how much do you cost? 1,500. Sure, come on in. Who are you? Here's the swords. A cell sword. Alright, let's go to the Citadel. Oh. Okay. The Seneschal's Court? I guess we could just explore it a bit, but I want to know where I'm supposed to be going. Perhaps one of the maesters. Oh, great. I have no idea which one. Okay, let's just go talking. Farewell. That was a great conversation. All these acolytes and all their questions. I think he's a little bit fed up. Oh, we got townsman, townswoman, townswoman. I don't know if there's anyone here of any sort of real worth. Theobald? The Seneschal, tasked with the governance of the Citadel. Peers of training themselves, this is home to the Archmaesters, the governing body of the Order of Maesters. As Maesters, we are sworn to forsake our old allegiance and name, taking only our first name. Once we received the chain. The chain we wear symbolizes our vow to serve the realm. Just as the realm is made up of many different people, so is our chain made up of many different links. Norin, who are you? Tell me about Old Town. The first settlement here was a trading post of the Valerian Freehold where they traded with the elder races. Hogwash, I say. It's quite clear the first settlement here was the Ravenry, which we, the Maesters, now control. There's a small matter of the foundations of the High Tower, but we're sure to solve that riddle sometime. Alright. Whatever you say. Beggar? 2-0. Alright, let's go to the archives. Who are you? Doesn't matter, no reason to put it on airs. I make sure the acolytes don't bring food and wine into the archives. An exceedingly difficult job. They contain books, a lot of books, and acolytes. Too many books to tell us with. Here, take this, Book of Patrons. Really? What have I got? Oh, right. Okay, it's, yeah. Thanks. An acolyte. Search the tavern for Maester Yandel. I'm here to forge my chain to become Grand Maester. Say, are you looking for work? Maester Yandel said he was looking for a courier. Okay. Castos? An Archmaester of the Citadel, although there are plenty of us around these days, the Conclave will give any man who's read a book that title. Just look at Harridan, big or full. You'd have to search far and wide. The faith can be niggardly, stubborn, backwards, and cruel, but the Septum still hold more power than we'll ever do. Advisors of lords and ladies though we are, it's unwise to antagonize those with more power than yourself. You won't hear me defend the Septons, though. They've burned more books than I care to think about. Imagine what we would know of the past if it wasn't for Baelor Targaryen. All those books gone over what? Some silly king, half a boy who fancied himself more than a man. More than a king. Baelor saw himself as the embodiment of the Seven, a god made flesh. It's all here in the books, the evidence, you just have to look for it. Plenty of people don't. They'll read some asinine book meant for bored lords and ladies, and think they understand the way the world works, but without proper training, how will they ever be able to see the world for what it really is? Bah! Nothing worse than some uneducated know-it-all, but enough with the rabble. More important things are afoot in the world. Did you know that the Citadel is always looking for lost works? Books, scrolls, ledgers. Would you be interested in procuring such items? Sure. And some employees are procuring COI scours and known right, but he often needs men who can travel further than the city to pick up books. Malco, you can find him in the Coppersmith's Wind. He runs a shop. Malco's bookstore. Okay. There's a couple of quests I think we're grabbing here. Oh yeah, I need to go look for somebody in the tavern, don't I? The Alchemist's Bend. Ooh, okay. Why does that look like wildfire? I'm just saying. Probably not like, but... Still haven't found anyone who can help me with Valyrian steel. Hello. Oh, hello. You look promising. Welcome, welcome, traveler to the Alchemist's Bend. Built in shadows by a sinister cabal of sorcerers and magi. According to the small folk, it wasn't really. You know, the last High Tower King Lymond, the Sea Lion, built it. How can I help you? I'm looking to buy some Valyrian steel. Truly. Why, I have a huge pile just lying over there by the basket of apples. Ha! No, I don't. Valyrian steel. We do have some, it's true, but it's locked away down in the vaults, and I doubt Morwen would part with the key. What would you need it for anyhow? If you're considering becoming an acolyte, you can earn your own link in time. I just realized that I do not care much. This is the workshop where we do delicate work and I really have to get back to the forge. What can I do for you that will make you leave? Tell me where to find Valyrian steel. Fine, take this list. Archmaester Molos compiled it a couple of years ago, God knows why. It was part of a larger treatise on daggers. But still, say, do you plan to visit the blacksmith of Qohor? Paul did once. They are monsters. They were forged Valyrian steel, it's true, but to do so they practice blood magic. Blood sacrifice. Slaves and infants slaughtered on the altar of the Black Goat. Thank you. Just like that. Got item. This scroll lists 4 different Valyrian steel daggers owned by the following nobles. Ooh, okay. So I'm guessing I need to find them. Gather the forged steel daggers. Yay. Visit the Coppersmith's Wind and King's Landing. Alright. Let's go to... I need to find an Archmaester here. Sellsword, Hedge Knight. Oh, hello. Maester Yandel. Are you Yandel? Yes, I am. Who are you? How can I help you? One of the acolytes said you were looking for a career? Ah, yes, quite. I have been working on a momentous tome these past years. I call it The World of Ice and Fire. Beautiful work, dedicated to King Robert, but now I suppose it should be dedicated to his heir. Either way, some of the illuminators in Lannisport have been working on a copy for the king. They do great work there. Letters in gold and scarlet like you wouldn't believe. And I especially enjoy their work on sigils. It's like the Krakens are getting ready to strangle the reader. And... I need someone to pick it up and deliver it to me. They're excellent craftsmen in Lannisport, but before I have the tome delivered to the king, I should like to check it for spelling errors. Wouldn't do to let the king be disappointed, and to tell you the truth, I quite enjoyed looking at the pictures. Could you pick up the book? I do it myself, but I can't bear to be gone from the archives for long. So many mysteries. I'll make sure you're rewarded for your troubles. Very well. I'll go get the tome. I'll do your frickin' running around for you. No problem, I've got this. Alright, so there's a couple of quests we got now. And we've got a list of the people to find. So hang on. Let's start with the first name. Sharako Isalios? Notes. Let me see what we got. We got characters here. There's no search function. Great. S? Was it Shirakos? Or something? Oops, okay, hang on, I need to look at that again. Not the patrons, this one. Owned by the following nobles. Triarch. Isn't that the name they give to the ones in Volantis? I think. Prince Gallio Terrace, let's look for him. He's prince, right? So he should appear under B? XP. Prince. This guy. Is a vassal of Archon of Lorath. Okay. So we'll find him up around Lorath. And Shirako Iselios. I would like to know where the hell he is. See, there's no other S's down here, but then I don't know if it just stops. Let's see, is there was Lord here, wasn't there? Lord. This could be difficult finding him. Lord Commander Jon Snow has left the realm. Okay. Right, well, we're gonna need to work on finding some of these people, but one of them works for Lorath, so I guess we could start our search up there and see what he's got. So let's move these guys up the list. You're actually cavalry. You're not on the ground, and you're cavalry as well. Good. Also, levies, you move it to the front. I want all of you coming out. Gotta get that XP. And actually, we are out of time. Alright, so we're gonna take a pause here in Highgarden. Thank you all very much for joining me. Actually, we're not actually, because it's a castle. Whatever. Alright, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. So, we righted a wrong. We killed a few lords in the Vale. A lot of pricks they were. And we furthered our quest and got a couple more quests. We now know where to look for these Valyrian steel daggers, which will hopefully be reforged into a big old sword for me. I hope, but then how big a sword can you really make from daggers? I don't know. But, alright, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you all liked the content. Hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate it a lot. Let me know you guys like what I'm doing. And I'll keep doing more of it. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought of the episode. Or just say hi. Alright. Alright, we'll hopefully see you all again next time. Bye.